Today we're going to look at how turns and right angles are related. So we have some strips. I cut some strips. They're equal to each other. And I just have some colored paper. You can do any paper. It doesn't have to be colored. So if you want to go ahead and take your strips, and we're just going to manipulate these in a way that is going to show some 90-degree turns and 90-degree angles. So I'm going to start by laying my one strip down, and I'm going to pretend like this is almost like an arm that moves. So as you can see, it looks like it makes two rays and it makes an angle. So when I create a perfect right angle, you've seen that before, we know that to be 90 degrees. Cool. So if I'm thinking about this as in this arm rotating, I know that I had 190 degree. If I were to continue rotating this, that's a 1/4 turn. I'm actually going to rotate this as a unit. If I were to rotate this again, we could see that that 1/4 turn or 90-degree turn would be here. And we could do that again. So that it's there. Or I can continue. Now we have gone completely in a circle. Awesome. We could call these 90-degree right turns. We can call them 1/4 turns, which could be written as a fraction as 1/4. Now we're going to be looking at what happens if we have more than a 1/4 turn in one rotation. So if I were to open this, we know that that's 90, but if I were to continue opening this, we would have not just a 90-degree turn, but we would have two 90-degree turns, and we've created something that's called actually a straight angle, because we know that two 90 degrees right angles creates 180 degrees, which is a straight angle. Now I can continue this. What if I were to continue turning? I did another, we had 1/4 turn here, or 1/4 turn here. Here's another 1/4 turn that we just made. So we had 180 plus another 90, or another 1/4. We just made 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. This is a 3/4 turn, or 3/4 turn. I could also call this 90 plus 90 plus 90, which is actually 270 degrees. So if I were to continue, moving from here, I know that I would have completely finished my last turn, my last 1/4 turn, which actually made another 90 degree. So this is total, you got it, like a circle, 360 degrees, because I had 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. That's the 4th 1/4 turn, which is also 4 groups of 90, which is 360 degrees. I was also thinking about this on a pie plate, or on a, this is a paper plate. And I was thinking about the same thing. Look at that. Does that look familiar to you? Looks like a clock. So I noticed that when I have my hand here at like noon, or at 12, and I have a hand that's at the 3, this is actually a 90-degree 1/4 turn. When it continues on to 12:30, I've actually got not just a 90, but another 90, and we said that before, that's a 180. And we can do this anywhere. We can be very flexible with this. I might even say to you, if I had, let's say from here to here, how many 1/4 turns are here? Or how many 90 degrees do you see? I've got 1, I've got 2, I've actually got 3, which is worth 270 degrees, or 1/4, 2/4, 3/4 of a turn. And we can do this in any direction. I think it's really neat to associate with clocks too, because I think that's something that makes sense to us, because we look at this, we see this all the time. So what we're looking at today was the idea that we can rotate and turn in 90-degree increments, and we can add those 90-degree increments up those turns up to make all the way up to a 360 degree turn, which is pretty cool. I wonder if we can go past.